Simone Biles recently suffered an injury, but it was only minor. The 24-year-old Olympic gymnast revealed that she had been bitten by a dog on her finger, necessitating a trip to the doctor. Also, what is next for Simone Biles following the Tokyo Olympics? Simone Biles got a tetanus shot following her dog biting her finger. Simone Biles is on the mend after a terrifying encounter with her pet dog. Biles, 24, revealed on Friday that she had been bitten on the hand by a German Shepherd in a video posted to her Instagram story showing a close-up of her injury. The video showed a large gash on Biles' index finger. There appeared to be a few smaller lacerations near her digits joints as well. While she did not elaborate, the athlete wrote in the caption, "German Shepherds don't play. I've grown up my whole life with German Shepherds and never got bit," she continued. "This dog at the farm just said, 'Not today.'" Biles, who appeared to be in good spirits about the situation, added, "Lol, I went to the doctor to get a tetanus shot." Biles posted a video in which she showed her fans an up-close and personal look at her injury, which included a large wound on her index finger as well as some smaller scrapes and cuts. The gymnast did not go into huge details surrounding the incident, but Biles made it clear that she has a lot of experience with dogs, particularly German Shepherds, and that the incident was not typical of her experience with the breed. Biles' post comes just a week after her triumphant return to the United States from the Olympics in Tokyo, where she secured herself the bronze on the balance beam final and then silver in the team all-around final. "Not at all how I imagined or dreamed my second Olympics would go, but blessed to represent the USA," she wrote recently on Instagram. "I'll forever cherish this unique Olympic experience. Thanks everyone for the endless love and support. I'm truly grateful," Biles continued. "Leaving Tokyo with 2 more Olympic medals to add to my collection isn't too shabby." What's next for Simone Biles after the Olympics? Simone Biles, the gymnastics superstar, left Tokyo on Wednesday with her fame intact, but a different person than she was before the Games. Biles surprised the entire globe when she withdrew from some Olympic events while suffering from the twisties, a mental condition in which gymnasts lose sense of where their bodies are in midair. The Olympic gymnast, who won 4 gold medals along with a bronze medal in the 2016 Olympics, went on to win bronze on the balance beam in Tokyo, a medal she said meant more than all the golds because I pushed through so much in the last 5 years and the last week. According to her, the experience helped her realize who she is more than my gymnastics medals. "I'm a human being who has done some brave things outside of sports," she stated. Biles' coach Cecile Landy stated that the gymnast is openly talking about therapy and that's what she's going to go through. "Honestly, I think we all should do it," Landy told reporters in Tokyo, according to the Dallas Morning News. "No shame to think on it. I think I might need to. It's been one hell of a week. Some very highs and some very lows. She deserves some vacation," Landy said, according to People. "I think she needs a good break. We're going to go back to work, but I'm happy for her that she gets to go back to her family, her boyfriend, her dog. She's just going to go home and enjoy. However, an extended vacation may have to wait until after Biles' Gold Over America tour, which begins next month. She and other top gymnasts, including Lori Hernandez and Jordan Childs, will travel to 35 cities across the country to celebrate female athletes. The first performance of the event will be held on September 21st, located in Tucson, Arizona, and the last will be on November 7th in Boston. The schedule and tickets can be found here. But the real question on many people's mind is whether or not Biles will be attending the Paris 2024 Olympics. "I just need to process this whole thing first," she said when asked that question at a news conference in Tokyo. Later, in an interview with NBC's Today, she stated that she is keeping the door open for the Paris Games. Her coaches are French, and Biles has previously stated that she may compete in France to honor them. Coaching is, of course, an option down the road. When asked about coaching, Biles said on Today, "Maybe one day. I have no idea what's going to happen. I'm just going to take it one day at a time." How Biles changed mental health talk in the Olympics. For many, the Tokyo Olympics provided many intriguing storylines that would have been absent in 2020. Sky Brown, a 13-year-old skateboarder from the United Kingdom, is one of the youngest competitors ever. Laurel Hubbard, who represents New Zealand, happens to be the very first openly transgender woman who has competed in the Olympics. And Emory University alum Andrew Wilson became the first male Division III swimmer to represent Team USA in the Olympics. Only 4 days after the Games began, 24-year-old American gymnast Simone Biles, widely regarded as the best or greatest female gymnast of all time, withdrew from the team final and individual all-around competitions. Biles was not in the right mental state to compete without risking serious injury. As previously mentioned, she had what is known in the gymnastics world as the twisties, which occur when the body and the mind are unable to sync and a gymnast struggles immensely to tell up from down. Biles has won a total of 25 World Championship medals as well as 7 Olympic medals. Biles rose to prominence after winning her first gold medal in the women's all-around final at the FIG World Artistic Gymnastics Championships in October 2013. She has carried the enormous weight of being one of the best gymnasts in the world since then. Along with the pressure of performing at her best, Biles revealed in 2018 that she had been sexually abused by Larry Nassar, a former U.S. gymnastics team doctor and convicted sex offender. Only recently, it has been revealed that the FBI had failed to properly investigate Nassar's sexual abuse allegations. Officials kept evidence about Nassar hidden, and USA Gymnastics president Steve Penny made a deal with local FBI agent Jay Abbott to keep the evidence quiet. As she struggles with the trauma of sexual abuse and the physical toll that gymnastics has taken on her body, Biles has described the cumulative effect of training and competing on her body as unreal. One can see how all of the pressures and the trauma piled up and came to a head during the Tokyo Olympics. Simone has an immense amount of pressure put on her shoulders, enough to make anyone stressed out and overwhelmed. Despite this hard time for Simone Biles, it definitely had a huge silver lining. Since her shocking departure citing mental health issues as the cause, this sparked plenty of conversations about mental health and has since changed the way many view professional sports and mental health and how they affect one another. Her own struggles made a U.S. women's basketball player feel deeply connected to Simone Biles' decision to prioritize her own well-being over sporting glory. Biles withdrew from team competition in the middle of the event and then chose not to defend her 2016 all-around gold medal in Tokyo. Another professional athlete, Damian Lillard of the Portland Trail Blazers, a member of the United States men's basketball team, said his success and salary do not shield him from personal struggles. The discussion sparked by Biles made him reflect on his own journey. When people describe what depression looks like or battling mental health issues, sometimes I think back like, man, I had a couple of those moments. I just didn't recognize what was happening, he said. He touched on how dangerous social media can be, especially during a very pressure-ridden, intense time like the Olympics. Lillard stated about the topic, "We are in an era where everybody has access to us," Lillard said. In the past, being a professional athlete or being an Olympian, you were in front of the world, but everybody couldn't just tweet you and everybody couldn't slander you on Twitter, and you become a trending topic and talk about you on Instagram, and the internet just wasn't such a powerful place. However, Biles is actually not the first athlete to withdraw due to a lack of mental fortitude. Naomi Osaka, a 23-year-old American tennis player, withdrew from the French Open in May due to mental health issues. Osaka stated that she has struggled with depression and anxiety since defeating U.S. tennis legend Serena Williams in the 2018 U.S. Open final. Osaka, who is young herself in comparison to her competitors, has since been recorded as the highest-paid female athlete in history. And despite her success at such an early age, Osaka was under so much pressure and struggled with her newfound fame. There you have it, all you need to know about Simone Biles and why she had to get a tetanus shot after her German Shepherd bit her. Along with this, we also discussed how Simone Biles has changed the way people view mental health within the professional sports field, along with what is next for the gymnast. Thanks for watching.